should have went and wrote down some stats, bro. Fuck.
It's all good. It's a test run. Or, you know what I mean.
I don't even know the. I'm slacking. I don't even know the fucking scores from their first games.
Alright, I just gotta wait for this thing to pop up. Alright, let's see, maybe. Can't mess with that at all. There we go. Okay, hold on, I got it. Just took a little more to get it. Okay, yo, it took a second to get that going. BCL Primetime is back, officially. We're about to kick off here in a second. Good one today. Alabama at Michigan. That's Twan at Chapo. They're going to kick off here in a little bit. We're going to bring that to you. I got Jason with me here to do the color commentary. And then we will switch at half while I do play-by-play. This should be a good one. This is will be a little rusty because we haven't done this in a minute. So I really need feedback from everything. Volumes, to if they have any ideas about stuff. I have recent instant replays going on. I'm gonna try and work on that. Might not be the smoothest thing in the world, but like I said, any feedback, good or bad, neutral, would be much appreciated. Like I said, if there's the volumes need to be adjusted or whatever, I'll make sure that gets done the next time. So me and Jay should hopefully be doing this more often, and then we just get smoother as we go. Will be looks like kickoff's about to start here, as we'll take you to the field here in Ann Arbor.
Looks like a packed out stadium here for the Wolverines.
Yeah, I think is this I don't remember if Chapo was his first, I think his first home game of the year, is it?
No, he was home versus Dave in week 1.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. They've had a road game there. Yep, and they hammered USC there. Yeah, big win. So it's a big momentum coming into this game.
Yeah, Chapo is at 1-0. Took the 31-3 victory over USC last game, and Twan coming in 1-1. Of course, he had that loss to Florida State week 1, which was a little puzzling, but bounced back at home last week versus Notre Dame.
Yeah, it's a lot of early season storylines here going into this one. So we'll see if Twan can get past the noise early, as he's going to start on defense first. As the kickoff is away, Stort's going to fill it back of the end zone. He won't take it out, and Michigan will start their drive on the 25.
It'll be interesting to see how how Michigan chooses to start this drive. Twan kind of struggled stopping the run, but Chapo knows that he needs to be balanced for his offense to be successful in this game. Twan's a pretty good defensive user.
Yeah, I agree. Twan's going to need to study out Chapo's screen pretty early here. It's early timeout, trying to get some adjustments set. I don't blame him there. It's a big game. You want to make sure you got everything going early.
I think these first drives for both teams is going to tell a big difference of the tone they want to set for the game.
Yes.
And getting a defensive stop, especially whenever Twan will get the ball to start the second half, could be absolutely huge.
Especially in this game, yeah. In college football 26, these early drives are very important. As we come out for our first play from scrimmage of the game, quick snap, RPO off the right side of the field for a quick 8-yard gain. Nice first play to start the drive by Chapo.
Now, I don't know if that's something that Chapo saw in film or not, but LP threw that quick snap out a ton versus Twan in week 1.
Yeah, I definitely seen a lot of that. Definitely an integral part of his scheme. As we come on to the next play here off a pistol set here. Twan, another quick snap. Twan's not getting any time to have Twan make any adjustments. A nice quick 6-yard run for first down there. Nice first two plays by Michigan.
Yeah, interesting. Right off the bat, we're seeing Twan safeties closer to the line of scrimmage. Now, he gave up the 6-yard run there, but he's trying to play run defense early, it seems.
Yep, definitely. As Chapo, drops back for his first pass of the game, official drop back pass for another 6-yard gain. Staying ahead of the chains there, throws it to number 22. Yeah, Chapo looking good early here at home, looking nice and comfortable.
I think this is the way he wants to start the game. 5-6 yards every play. I mean, that's good football. It's hard to stop anyone like that. That Dinkin and Duncan setting up the deep play.
Yeah, and not letting his opponent give time to adjust and set up his defense correctly. Really looks like going in his favor. That's probably something he thought, the game plan he had coming in, knowing Twan's a good defensive user. As he stays in the shotgun here, bunch formation, tight bunch as a little RPO, bubble screen out. I can't tell his name. Is that McCole? What's this? Is McColey? Is that his last name?
Yeah, Dijon Lee. Sorry.
Yeah, gotcha. I didn't know that guy. Nice little pickup there. First third down of the game. 3-yard gain. Twan's DB played that pretty well.
Yeah, I think Twan came out in the cover 2 defense, and he was covering the flats there.
Another shotgun formation. He's going to take it out with his quarterback. Wide open space down the field. I don't know if someone's going to catch him. Underwood going all the way for the first touchdown of the game. What a big play from Chapo on his 5th play from scrimmage. And that's going to put him up 6-0. What a play.
Yeah, he took advantage of Twan coming out in man coverage, and that side is Twan's slowest safety as well. So it really just became a race to the corner between the corner and the safety, between the QB and the safety, and Underwood certainly has some wheels.
Extra point attempt here. 7-0 to start off the game. Twan's turn to respond on the road. We're going to see how much this crowd affects him. See if we can get some points early.
Quick drive there. Less than 2 minutes to score for Michigan.
Yeah, definitely a great drive. The kickoff is away. This will be fielded in play. Oh, nope. He will let that kick back at the end zone. He will also start his drive on the 25.
Extremely important for Twan to answer. He struggled with Chapo a lot last year. So getting an answer here and proving that he's not flustered on the road is extremely important.
Definitely. We'll see if the Michigan, needs to call timeouts to make adjustments. As Twan, with his quarterback Simpson, comes out in shotgun formation. He's got 3 receivers off to the right side, 1 to the left, the running back in the backfield. Pressed up defense here as is a handoff for a 1-yard loss. Nice defense there by Michigan to start the drive.
Yeah, Chapo is going to load the box, and he's going to make Twan throw the football to beat him, I think will be the strategy today.
Definitely. As Twan there, it looks like crowd get shake the crowd off early. They are loud in here. Top 10, number 10 ranked stadium pulse in the game. So Twan's gonna have to, as you can see, his quarterback is cold already to start the game. And those routes not looking in his favor. Oh, already disappeared. As he drops back, trying to find someone open. Everything's covered. He's gonna scramble out, lots of room downfield. He picks up an easy first down, slides before he gets hit. Nice 16-yard gain for the quarterback. That's what Twan needed right there to get that pressure off his back.
Yeah, this is the second game for Ty Simpson starting. He took over for Keelan Russell after that Week 1 loss, and it looks like he's a dual threat guy.
Definitely, as he comes out in looks like a deuce formation here. Can't set his adjustments, so he's gonna drop back, try to look for someone else. No one up shallow running back over downfield. That's gonna be a 1-yard loss. There was a dude right behind him. He just had to take what he could get right there.
Yeah, route combo there, not super great for the defense that Chapo came out and his linebacker made the tackle. It was a one-on-one there in the middle.
Chapo's defender, number 8 there, almost got a hand on it off the pass there too. As they'll come up in a bunch formation. Again, reeling from the crowd. Offense having a hard time getting set up there. He's going to snap it quickly. He's going to drop back, try a nice Wyatt Williams to the right side of the field, close to the 50-yard line. He'll be at the 45. Nice 5-yard pickup. Trying to get the ball out quick seems to be like the game plan for the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Yeah, I like that pickup. Set yourself up in a third and manageable situation.
Yep, right at midfield. Comes out shotgun again, trips to the right side of the field. Looks like he has Ryan Williams alone on the left side. I think it's actually him in the slot. I thought about that. As he's going to drop back, find the crossing tight end. Oh, gets hit, but after picking up a good first down there, across the 50, it'll be 1st and 10 Alabama, and they're driving down. They're getting a little comfortable out there now.
Put that outside corner in a tough spot. He either had to cover the slant or come down and cover the running back in the flats, and Ty Simpson able to hit the tight end coming across the middle.
Nice couple of plays there in the row by Alabama. Twan setting in pretty good as they're going to come back out in shotgun. Trips to the left side. Actually, that's two receivers to the left. As they're going to run it out shotgun. Running game does not seem to be going well for Alabama. That's another. That's a no gain on the play. 2 rushes for -1 yards there on the ground attack.
Yeah, Twan's going to have to establish the run. He will have to keep trying and attempting to run the ball, but he doesn't have a lot of speed at running back with Jam Miller and Richard Young.
Yep, he's going to stay in shotgun here. Not looking to go behind center, looks like, as this Michigan defense. As he drops back, tries to find man on the middle. He's open, catches the ball, almost gets the touchdown. Down at the 1-yard line. The rest rule him down. Almost shook it off. What a nice play there. Great throw down the middle to thread the needle between the safety. And looks like they're about to punch it in here to tie this up.
Yeah, great pass by Simpson, looking for his big target, Horton, who I think is, after Ryan Williams, the second best receiver on the team.
Yeah, definitely. As they're lined up in I form here. Gonna take it. Still can't get a yard to save his life. They're going to hurry up here back to the field, though. Back to the line of scrimmage. They're trying to quick snap it. Can they get something here? Yes, they can. He finally puts it in. 1-yard gain for a touchdown. This game with an extra point is going to be knotted up. And great first drive from Twan on the road.
Yeah, I think he just kind of lulled Chapo to sleep, the runs, the short passes, and then he's got a receiver deep over the middle open, and he was able to get himself into the inside the 5 there, all the way down to the 1.
Looks like it's going to be a great game already as we have 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Both teams scoring their first drive as Twan kicks it away here. This will be taken out to 25 again. So what do you think Michigan's going to do here to respond to that nice first drive by Alabama?
Well, I think Chapo played it great. He ran the ball well. He hit some quick passes. He didn't have to throw the ball deep. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So I expect he'll come out and run the same type of offense, run his scheme, and make Twan adjust.
Michigan comes out here in shotgun. Trying to respond to that stuff. Another RPO here. He's going to look to. Oh, what a pass! They didn't know what was going to happen there. It came across. Number 22 came across the field in an angle route. And caught it for a nice 12-yard pickup. They're going to play tempo here, trying to catch Alabama off balance. Motioning receiver to the right side of the field. Alabama will press. It'll run the ball with his quarterback, and that will be a 3-yard loss for Alabama. Looks like that backfired them trying to go tempo up on Twan's defense.
Yeah, right tackle just missed his assignment completely, and the LT Overton blew the play up there in the backfield.
Michigan lines back up, trips to the left side of the field. Alabama setting up their defense. He's going to drop back for a pass here. Going to fire down the middle. Oh, and it's picked off. Mincy, his safety, jumped in front of that one. And Twan is set up in midfield in a great spot here to end the quarter. What a play by Alabama's defense. And that's not what you want to see if you're a Michigan fan.
I just don't understand the logic there at all. I mean, Twan cannot stop the short game. You've been running it effectively, and you're going to throw into double coverage deep down the middle of the field. That's just not Chapo's game and not the time for that there.
Gotcha. Twan's in a really good spot to put himself in a good situation here on the road. With this crowd, this hostile crowd, you want to shut him up early, and he's got the best chance to do that. He's at the 46-yard line on Chapo's side of the field. He's going to line up in I form. Looks like he's going to try to establish the ground game. Michigan's defense all pressed up. Nobody further than 6 yards back as he's going to run the ball. And Michigan's run defense, look at that. That's quite the sight to see. -1 yards again. They're not going anywhere on the ground.
I think people would qualify Twan as a running user, run first at least when he's playing at his best. And if he can't run the ball, he's going to be in for a long day here, man.
My apologies. I got to try to find a way to shut up these Telegram notifications on the stream. I will figure that out at halftime. Until then, Twan will try to get a quick pass outside. Just missed his receiver. Now he's in a 3rd and long. Not a great situation you want to be in after getting that turnover.
Yep, Simpson just kind of rushed that one a little bit. He had time to make that throw. I think he saw the defensive end come off the shed and felt like he had to throw it quicker than he did.
Simpson in shotgun. He's going to motion this receiver out wide. He'll snap the ball, drop him back. Pressure early, gets hit as he throws it. That's a 4th down. Great stand by Chapo's defense after the turnover to get the ball back for their offense as Alabama will set up the punt of the way.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see. Your first team preseason All-American left tackle getting beat as soon as the ball is snapped.
Punt is off. He'll kick it towards the sideline. Chapo will actually have a chance to field it here. Weird pickup. Don't know what happened there, but they will be stopped at the 20-yard line. That was weird. I didn't know it got muffed or what, but Chapo was able to pick it up. Didn't really gain much there. Yeah, it looks like it did get muffed. Number 82 picked it up and then just stayed straight at the 20. So I think he kind of got lucky there looking at that replay.
Yeah, huge stop by Chapo there. I mean, that's great. You throw the pick, your opponent's across the 50, and you make him go 3 and out. You can't even get a field goal attempt up. That's a huge deal for Michigan's defense.
Yep, as Chapo and his offense lines up with trips to the right. They have to stop a quick play across going down. They're just going to hand it off down the middle. Decent. Oh, as he's still going. Decent pickup for 4 yards. The inside zone there, trying to shake back after a not so good drive last time.
Maybe some hesitancy from the pick thrown last drive. I think his receiver was open in the flats there on the RPO.
Definitely. Another RPO there. He's going to hand it off. Alabama will stop him 1 yard short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. Yeah, definitely. That's been calling RPOs, but he's definitely not putting the ball in the air like he was before.
You know, I'm interested when we'll see our next Underwood run. Of course, he had the 57-yard touchdown run to start the game, and he has not carried the ball since.
Yeah, definitely. That's surprising. With his speed, I'd trying to get him out there more, especially after the passing against New York. As they come out in a flex bone look here, Alabama's clamping everybody up to the line. Let's see what they try and do here. They're just going to hand it off to the fullback. He gets plenty of yards and more to pick up the first. He'll be down after looks like a 7-yard carry. The nice first down pickup by Chapo.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the Alabama defense was doing there. Everybody should have been much closer to the line of scrimmage on a 3rd and inches situation like that. Coming out in flex bone, you knew he was running it.
Shotgun here for Underwood. He's going to motion the receiver to the left. Another RPO. Going to hand it off to number 22. Shaking and baking. Jumping over a man. What a play. Nice. Looks like a 14-yard pickup again. That was a nice play by the running back there to pick up a lot of yards.
Good to see Chapo getting this running back involved in this rushing game, not just Underwood.
Cut that replay short as Michigan's already back on the field, set up. They're going to motion this tight end to the left side. A lot of pre-play action here. He's going to go out right. Drop back pass here for Underwood. He's going to find the man open outfield. I don't think he got his feet in bounds though. Nope, rush will incomplete. It will be 2nd and 10. Nice play. Look, that was a nice looking play though.
Yeah, he had an outside linebacker screaming at his face. This is going to be some of that freshman stuff we've been talking about all offseason with Underwood. Like, is he going to be able to make these throws with pressure in his face?
Definitely. A lot of adjustments here by every user when it comes to the new dynamics of the game. As Underwood will come out in a wide bunch look here. Looks like his running back there look a little tired. We'll see what he tries to do with that. Alabama coming, clamping up on the line. A lot of abuse in the box, but the flats wide open. Morgan picks up exactly 10 yards for the first down. Nice play to keep the chains moving.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the outside corner was doing. He took a poor angle at the ball carrier there and allowed the first down pickup.
Drop back for Underwood. Quick RPO. Another outside one. This time, the Alabama DB's all over it. That will be an incomplete pass. Chapo's been looking for it all day. I think he's thrown that 3 times now, but they're ready for that one.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting on the outside, especially in these on the wide side of the field like that, how these Michigan receivers do against these Alabama DBs.
3 minutes left to go in the second quarter as Michigan will flip their offense. Looks like Alabama wasn't prepared to flip themselves. Alabama will call a timeout, which is smart there. Did not look like they were ready for that one. Smart timeout.
Some sort of miscommunication with the safeties there, not knowing they were supposed to go to the other side of the field, and Coach Twan took advantage of that to use a second timeout.
You don't want to use a second timeout this early into the quarter. But that was a necessity there, considering it looked like Chapo had nobody there to guard him. Klein, the tight end, pick up a little bubble screen for 3rd and 6. Nice little short gain there. Twan's got an advantage to try and get him off the field and force a field goal attempt. Michigan calling a lot of plays in quick succession. Trips to the right side or left side of the field. Sorry, 1 receiver to the right, 3 to the left. That's the drop back down the middle, right to his user Hubbard. Picked off again, a second pick, 2 interceptions in a row for Michigan's offense.
You can't even justify these either as being a 50-50 ball or something like that. Both of them were double coverage, basically right to the defender who was waiting on the ball. Underwood is really struggling early in this game as a $10 million man. He cannot make these type of mistakes.
Sorry for the stuttering. I got like 2 people calling me at the same time trying to multitask. As Alabama in the pistol trying to take advantage of that pick once again, trying to get the run game going. Actually picks up what's like double the yards they probably had up until this point.
He could have picked up more. He ran away from the hole. I guess he hadn't seen an open hole yet all game and didn't know what it looked like. Seemed
like it. 2-yard gain there for the Crimson Tide on the running game. This should take us to the 2-minute warning if I had to assume. So Twan's left with 1 timeout. Michigan still has all 3, so they should be able to stop the clock. He might be able to get this off if he wants to snap it, but I think he's going to take it to the half. He will, or to the 2-minute warning, sorry. He will take it to the 2-minute warning. Let's see if Twan can put some points on the board before we go into halftime.
Huge moment for this Michigan defense. Don't want to give up a touchdown and give the ball to Alabama to start the second half.
Crowd is still rocking, and the crowd's still giving Twan problems. He needs to try and get some more points on the board to try and quiet down a little bit. So drop back out of a deuce look. 2 wide open receivers down the middle of the field. Looks like they weren't planning to guard that. Nice 15-yard pickup there by Alabama to keep the chains moving. I expect him to go tempo here.
With guys like Isaiah Horton and Ryan Williams on the field, it's easy to forget about Jeremy Bernard, but he is a very capable receiver of his own, able to get open on that play.
Simpson setting his protection. They're going to run the ball, try to get some yards. Finally gets a hole. Spin move. Nice move down the middle as they'll pick up about 12 or 14 yards, rather, on that play. Finally some good ground game on for the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Easily the best run of the day for Richard Young. He needs to build some confidence up because Alabama's going to need him in the second half.
Simpson will drop back. Find another receiver. Horton down the middle of the field. That'll be a quick 6-yard gain. 1 minute and 20 seconds. Ticking down, sorry. set up 2nd and 4. Looks like Alabama's going to try and make sure there's no time on the clock when they Michigan, if and when Michigan gets the ball back. Simpson again, another handoff down the middle, trying to capitalize off that good running play 2 plays before this. Won't get anything there. Michigan defense clamps back down. Only 1 yard pickup. 1 minute left to go in the second.
Big play here for Twan. Absolutely needs to keep this drive going. Doesn't need to allow Chapo to get the ball back.
Definitely. We got 54 seconds left. Twan, he has 42 yards to go to get into the end zone. About 15 yards to get in a good field goal range, I would say. As Simpson will motion the receiver down, it will be a touch pass. Nothing there. Michigan's defense ready for that. It'll be 4th and 5. And Alabama will have a decision to make here. They can go for this if they wish. But very risky here considering there's 40 seconds left and Michigan still has 2 timeouts at their disposal.
Twan's really struggled to get Ryan Williams involved in the offense in the first half. We've seen a lot of Horton and Jeremy Bernard. Just trying to put the ball in his hands there, unfortunately, was not a great play call for how it went down.
Definitely not. Looks like Alabama will go for this offense staying on the field. Alabama has 1 timeout left if they want to use it. They'll come out in a 5-wide look here. Looks like Michigan's is in dime. Can't get the play up. 3 seconds left. They're going to snap it. Simpson's going to drop back pretty far. Pressure's coming, and he's picked off by Hill. The drop back. Perfect defense by Michigan there. It'll set up them great. 5th, almost towards midfield. 30 seconds left to 2 timeouts. That's not what you wanted to. That's not the play call there if you're Michigan, in my opinion.
I didn't like the choice to go for it there at all. Your defense has been fantastic. Punt Michigan down in a hole. Make Chapo throw deep down the field, which has proven he's not able to do this game. And you throw one right to the linebacker waiting for it.
Simpson.
Or DB.
Or
Underwood.
Yeah, I just hit my mic for. Underwood goes down, 9-yard sack. Instead of calling a timeout, it looks like they're just going to hurry the offense back onto the field. Interesting choice decision there. Can't take timeouts to the locker room with you. 20 seconds left and counting. Underwood will snap it. It's going to look deep. It's batted down by Lee Jr. Tried to go for the one-on-one play there. Don't blame him for that decision, but it'll be 3rd and 19, 13 seconds left. At this point, I think you just take it to the half.
Yeah, you don't want to risk another mistake by Underwood. His confidence has already got to be shot, and he near about gave a 3rd one to the Alabama defense in the first half. 3rd and 19 here. I mean, it's a tough pill to swallow.
Definitely. Looks like Michigan's offense will stay on the field, probably try and get one big play, see if they can try and get a field goal before half. They will snap it. Look, just a screenplay. Has room. Don't know if it'll be enough, though. It'll be 4th and 10, and it looks like they'll just take it to the locker room.
Surprised the Alabama defense isn't making him punt this ball at least.
That would be the end of the half. A great, looks like what was going to be a great offensive first half turns out to be a nice defensive showing afterwards. Jason will take over for play-by-play call here. I will go to color. The second half of football kicking off. This has been a good game so far.
Michigan kicks the ball deep. Fair catch by Hale on this one. Will set up at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Twan starting out with the ball here. I really think if he can try, he still has time to try to establish the run game. I like that one run he had. If he could just try and get more holes like that, I think he'll be all right.
Trips receivers to the right. Richard Young to the left of Ty Simpson. Drops back. Looking for a man. Going deep right side. He's got Horton on the sideline for a 1st down catch.
What a catch. Yeah, that's a nice gain there. Nice little comeback route trying to expose the zone that Michigan's running. I like the play call.
It'll be interesting to see if Alabama continues to run the ball as much in the second half. 3 receivers to the right. Young to the left again. Looks like we're in the same formation. He's going to hand off to Richard Young, who tries to get outside and is just absolutely buried in the backfield by Rod Moore, free safety.
I like the counter play. I'm upset with the replay here. It looks like he had a hole inside the left guard there. He didn't take it. He chose to go more outside and ended up going right into looks like a little loop stunt there. Yeah, definitely had a hole there. He could have gone through inside the left guard. Too unfortunate play there by Alabama.
These Michigan safeties are screaming at the line of scrimmage. He's making Twan throw the ball. We got 2 receivers to each side, running back in the backfield here. Simpson making adjustments. The Michigan crowd is loud, and it's tough to hear. Drops back. He's going to look for the running back out of the backfield in the wheel, and it's going to pick up a good gain here, about 15 yards to Richard Young out the backfield.
I think that was a great play. Seamed them in before inside the safeties. Got that in for a nice pickup. Twan's moving the ball pretty well here.
2 on each side again. This time Richard Young to his right side. Simpson making adjustments to the line. We got motion coming to the right. Looking deep left. Oh, and he overthrows his receiver. Got Ryan Williams in one-on-one and can't hit him.
Well, and a fortunate miss there. I feel like if Ryan Williams grabbed that, he wasn't getting caught. That was an easy touchdown. You got to make that pass here in a big game like this.
Same formation again here for the third straight play for the Tide. Motion coming from left to right. Fakes it. Oh, free rusher off the defensive end off the edge was not blocked.
Miscommunication there by the O-line. Looks like they're going tempo here to try to make up for it. I don't really like these little rage rushes, but that looks like that's what they're going with.
It looks like Simpson trying to change the play, do something else. I'm not sure what the tempo was for here. I would like to see Twan huddled up here to pick a better play. He must see something he likes.
Yeah, on the road here, that's not what you want to do on the road when you got the crowds yelling at you like this.
Simpson making adjustments with the line. Motion coming from left to right against Ryan Williams. Does not hand off the jet sweep. Better blocking this time. Looking deep down the middle of the field. Oh, Richard Young drops the ball. I mean, that's looking for your running back deep. Had an opportunity to make the play there, but just couldn't
hits him in the hands. That would have been a great play. Would have saved the drive for Alabama had he caught that. But going against a top-tier safety like that, that's not going to fly a lot of the time.
He reverses field. Stewart just got the kicker to beat. He outruns.
Oh!
He's running down the right sideline to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. A massive play by Michigan on special teams.
What a crazy punt return there while we're talking. Shoves off two people, has the kicker to beat, gets around him, and there's no one else to get him. What a clutch play there by Michigan special teams to pull away from this stalemate that we had.
They oftentimes say that special teams is the difference of the game as he kicks the extra point through the uprights. I mean, that's massive. It'll be interesting to see how the Tide respond here.
Yeah, that's got to be demoralizing if you're Alabama's offense. You couldn't get it done. You get shoved back for a 9-yard loss on that sack. Have to punt the ball away, and then they immediately just take it back for a score, and now you're back on the field. That's got to be demoralizing. Alabama here. I was surprised I didn't try. They ran that one counter play, and it looked like he got discouraged after it was a 2-yard loss. I'd like to see more running the ball. There's still plenty of time left in this game. I think if Alabama becomes one-dimensional here, I think it's going to spell trouble.
About halfway through the first quarter here, Alabama 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Simpson drops back. He's got a drag route wide open across the middle of Jeremy Bernard, making his second catch of the day. He's going to pick up about 18 yards there on that reception.
That's what I like to see. Take what the defense gives you. Easy read there for a nice chunk of game yards. More plays like that, they'll get in the end zone quick.
We got a tight end and 2 receivers to the right, running back and Williams to the left. Or is that Bernard over there? Excuse me. Simpson making adjustments at the line, drops back. Looking deep across the middle of the field, and he's got Ryan Williams, who is absolutely pummeled.
Wow.
And cannot hold on to the ball.
Let's look at this play by this safety here. He was guarding 2 different routes. He was a go route on it he had to pick up. Immediately turns around as soon as the ball is thrown and absolutely levels him out to force that ball. That's some great DB play right there. It doesn't get much better than that.
Second massive play by Rod Moore in just the second half. We got 3 to the right and the running back to the right. Only person on the left side of the field is Jeremy Bernard. Simpson hands off to the running back. Going to get about 1 yard here, maybe 2. Just cannot really run the football today.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Alabama. Michigan defense is clamping down when it comes to the ground game and the pass game with those great DB play that they've been having. Alabama's got to figure out something that works here. The middle of the field's been working. I think they should look for that some more.
Double mug here by Michigan. Simpson making adjustments. Running back motions to the right side. Snap to Simpson. Dropping back. Looking deep down the middle of the field.
Did he catch that? There's no
Hauled
way.
in by Isaiah Horton, his third massive catch of the game.
What a crazy catch by Horton there. Absolutely saving that drive for Alabama. Might give them the confidence boost they need to finish this drive. But what an absolutely insane catch over 2 defenders.
Looking deep middle, end zone, Ryan Williams. Just when you think you've forgotten about him. It's been Horton and it's been Jeremy Bernard all day, and Williams makes the touchdown catch, left him one-on-one.
What a great 1-2 punch by Bama right there, those last 2 plays. That amazing catch down the right seam of the field, and then that Ryan Williams finally taking the top off the defense. I knew this would happen at some point, as Michigan's defense has been pressed up on that Bama front in that box all day. I knew you gotta think at some point someone's gonna get past them and go over top.
Yeah, I mean, Alabama just doing what they want to do with the passing game for the most part. I mean, I'm not a proponent of giving up on the run a lot of the time, but if you're passing this well, I don't know why you'd stop.
So we got a coach's timeout here to make some adjustments here. I've definitely like what I've seen from Alabama the last play. Maybe they'll give them a run. I pretty much the run. I feel like is off the table here at this point. Are you about to get to the 4th? I mean, just gotta stick with that works. Michigan's not letting them take the ground game here. They pretty much become one-dimensional. You think Alabama can beat Michigan like that?
I mean, it's possible with the way they're playing. I mean, aside from the punt return, I mean, you see the punter getting absolutely berated on the sideline by the Alabama coaching staff. Apparently, that was his fault. He was supposed to kick the ball out of bounds on that last punt.
Yeah, definitely looked like he tried to get there, just couldn't quite reach it. So that's definitely a big factor in this game.
9 in the box for Michigan here. I mean, for Alabama here, absolutely not willing to give up the run. He's trying to make Michigan and Underwood prove they can beat him, and he cannot get the ball snapped. I mean, at home, a delay of game after giving up a touchdown like that, that's not what you want to see.
You can't have that. You just had a big momentum boost for Alabama, and then you start your drive like that. Definitely going the wrong direction here.
Underwood back, motioning a receiver from right to left. Now going around, coming back to the right. Underwood fakes the handoff, throws the RPO into the flat, a poorly timed spin move, and the receiver thrown to the ground for a 3-yard pickup.
Almost looked like a horse collar tackle there. Was it called? I feel like quarterback, if he's going to make that decision, he's got to make it a little quicker. It feels like he hesitated there, and he didn't give his receiver enough time to make some move in the open field there. Gave enough to them for the close the gap.
Underwood's confidence seems to just be absolutely shot. Michigan, 2 receivers to the right, tight end run back to the left. Underwood drops back and throw quickly to the left. That same out route we've been seeing all day is going to pick up about 6 yards. Put yourself in the 3rd and manageable situation.
Definitely have had to see something on film. They've been attacking those outside corners one-on-one with those outside quick outs all day today, as you just pointed out. Definitely trying to expose something. It was not as big plays as they were earlier in the game, but they still seem to have an effect.
Alabama in press coverage here on this 3rd and 6. Underwood making adjustments at the line. He's got receiver motioning from the right to left, back to the right, trying to confuse this Alabama defense. Underwood drops back, looking short right side, finds Marsh, and he's going to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, it was a great 1st down pickup there to keep the drive moving. Trying to stave off this Alabama momentum shift coming in. More of that should put this game away.
Everybody on the left side here. It's the same run play we saw, and Underwood with another big pickup. Could not break the tackle, but picks up 12 yards. Looked like we have an Alabama corner down on the field. Dijon Lee starting outside corner, holding his arm. That is not what you want to see.
Not a fun injury there if you're Alabama. On the Michigan side, you had to think after that first touchdown to Michigan, that they were going to go back to that. They finally do and gets another good pickup. Not quite a touchdown though.
Underwood drops back, trying to find a receiver deep across the middle, and he hits his man
Woo!
with a great juke move and down to the 19-yard line.
What a move to make a miss. I couldn't get much yards after that move there, but that was a great sight to see.
Michigan running no huddle here, trying to take advantage of this Alabama defense. Underwood sees something he likes. They're going to flip the play here. Making adjustments at the line.
They might take it to the fourth quarter here.
Another adjustment. We got trips, wide receivers left, and now Underwood's under center as clock time is running out. Looks like they're not going to get a playoff before the end of this quarter.
Well, we have a
Heading into
game.
the fourth, 14-14. Wow.
We have a game. This has just been a fun one. Little bit of everything. We've got some great defense, some great offensive plays, some spectacular plays made by both sides here. I think it's really going to come down to the quarterback play. Whoever makes first person to make a mistake here, I think is going to be the loser in this one.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Underwood is under center with trips receivers to his left. He's going to hand the ball off to Haynes, his running back, out of the backfield for about 1 yard. The Alabama transfer coming over to Michigan this offseason just not had a good day.
Looks like Lee, the corner that went down last quarter for Alabama, had a strained forearm. Looks like they're going to keep him in the game, so that's a good that you have one of your top DBs coming back in to help stave off this Michigan offense.
Yeah, I hope that's the right decision for Alabama, trying to put it all on the line in this game here.
Definitely a big one.
Underwood and shotgun trips on left. It's going to throw into the flat to his receiver, McCulley, who's down to the 4-yard line before he slammed out of bounds.
Nice bubble screen there. Also one of those plays that they've been trying to hit all day. That's this time it gets work. The catches the DBs off guard, and he's almost able to take it to the end zone there.
Yeah, I think Michigan may have one completed pass of more than 15 yards all day long. It's just been in the flats and short passes across the middle. Underwood in the pistol. Got Haynes behind him. Motioning tight end from left to right. It is going to be a handoff to Haynes up the middle, who gets smacked immediately, losing about a yard or two.
Great run defense by Alabama there, knowing Michigan is just going to try and run it down their throat and try and be out-physical them. But they were ready for it. Number 4 came in to clean it up. 2-yard loss. That should give some confidence to this defense, try and make a stand here.
Michigan in the gun. Running back to the right. It's going to be, an RPO slant right across the middle for a touchdown to the tight end.
So much versatility in Chapo's offense when it comes to these RPOs. You got to know when's coming. It's hard to guard them all at the same time. Chapo exposes that one there. Nice, quick, easy slant touchdown to put himself up by 7 points here.
How will Alabama be able to respond here? On the road in the fourth quarter.
This is where it counts. They did good on the first drive, scored early. Now you got to respond here, because giving the ball back to Michigan while down 7 in the fourth, this going to not look too good for you.
Another fair catch on the kickoff. We haven't had a single person bring a kickoff out all day long.
Don't want to be the person that cost your team the victory. I don't blame them at this point.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Simpson in the gun. Trips receivers to the right. Richard Young off his right hip. Simpson drops back. A free edge rusher again for the second time. That is Derek Moore coming off the edge for the sack.
Yeah, there's been a lot of miscommunication, it looks like, on that right side of the line. Every time we've had a free rusher, it's always been coming from that right side, just unblocked. Look, defensive coordinator's going to have to shore that one up. It looks like someone's going to get running laps here soon next week.
2nd and 20 at the 15-yard line. Simpson making adjustments at the line. Trips receivers to the right. Young off his right hip. He drops back. Hit again for the third time today. Derek Morgan sacks Ty Simpson.
That is, wow, that's got to be demoralizing if you're Alabama right now. Just can't even get your offense going when you're getting bull rushed in 2 seconds over and over again. That's back-to-back plays in the biggest moment of this game.
Third and 29 at the 5-yard line now for Simpson, trying to make adjustments. He has to be protected if Alabama wants any chance the rest of the way of this game.
Crowd is rocking. This is good. If they can get out of this, I would be really impressed.
Simpson making adjustments. Running back motions to right. Drops back. Pressure hit again. Pass falls short of a completion. Simpson is just taking a beating.
This time the offensive line help as long as they can, but when you have to go 30 yards downfield, I mean, there's only so much the line can do.
Really surprised you. Alabama punt the ball to Stewart Deep here, who does get hit pretty quickly here by the Alabama punt defense team.
Yeah, after getting crucified after the last time they were on the field, surprised they even put that up to chance, but good thing they stopped them this time. It'd be Alabama defense got to come up big. That's the name of the game here.
Michigan 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Underwood in a great spot. He's got motion coming from the right behind him. Fakes the handoff to the running back, dropping back, looking into the middle of the field, hits his running back Haynes out of the backfield for 10 yards.
Yeah, nice look there. So there was that a linebacker lurking in the middle, but he had multiple people to guard there. Chose the right guy. He took a couple big hits there, but it seems to be okay. Nice play there by Michigan.
Underwood in the gun. Fakes the handoff, trying to get right, and is mauled by 3 Alabama defenders in the backfield for a 1-yard loss.
Yeah, you could tell Alabama was waiting to get hit with that again. They got torched twice with him running the ball out, one for a big touchdown, the first drive of the game. Knew they were looking for it.
Underwood in the gun, making adjustments. He's got Haynes off his left hip. Drops back, looking deep. Nobody's open. Runs up the middle. He's got space. Going to trot out of bounds after an 11-yard pickup.
So you stop him on the design quarterback run play, but you got to remember that he can still run on the pass play too. They have nobody there to keep eyes on him. He takes advantage of it and torches them for about 15 yards.
Underwood making adjustments. Off his left side, he's got Haynes. Almost down to the 2-minute mark here. Drops back. Free Alabama rusher. He hits Underwood. Pulls the ball. Picked up by Alabama's defensive tackle. Can the big man make the run? He's down to the 20, to the 10. He's going to go all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
What a clutch play. Might be the clutchest play of the season so far. Sends a linebacker blitz down the middle, comes in untouched, absolutely bull rushes him, and they take it all the way back to the end zone. That is crazy. That's one of the last things I expected to happen right there. But now it's a tied game.
Extra point up to the Underwood is just, for how great he's been running the ball today, the turnovers have been horrendous. That is his 3rd of the day.
This is why you guys tune into BCL Primetime. Always some plot twists happening in these games. Great game. Now, pressure's on Michigan. 2 minutes. Try and get downfield. I don't know what to say after that. That was a great defensive play stand by Alabama to put them right back in this one.
2:08 left here. Michigan just needs a field goal to win the game. You've got to calm your freshman quarterback down and get down the field and get a field goal up. First team All-American kicker, so if Michigan can get even kind of close, they got a good chance. Underwood hands the ball off to his running back here. He's going to pick up about 5 yards and take them to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, like you were saying, I agree. I think you got really short field to guard here technically for Alabama. I think once they get to the 35, I think they're pretty much in range to hit this at home. Pretty much no pressure on them. So Alabama's gotta toughen up here before they get there within these 2 minutes.
Underwood in the gun, drops back, hits Haynes out of the backfield. Going to get a good pickup here and out of bounds after about 10 yards. Haynes has not been extremely effective running the ball today, but he's been a great receiver out of the backfield for Underwood. Got trips receivers on the left. Underwood in the gun. Motion to the right. Going to hand off to Haynes again. This time, the Alabama defense is ready for it and stops him after a 1-yard pickup. Clock is running under 2 minutes now. Yeah,
I think they just did that to try and get the clock moving. I don't think they want to give Alabama the ball back. Either send it to overtime or end the game on their terms. I put on a bad decision there. Just couldn't get anything going.
Down to 140. Underwood in the gun. Snaps the ball quickly here. Looking for somebody. Underwood is hit, finds his tight end, but for no gain. You hate to see your quarterback take hits like that for 0 yards.
Yeah, definitely. A very risky defense there by Alabama. Had everyone pressed up on a pass play. But that blitz hit him, was able to confuse the young quarterback enough to make a quick decision. And yeah, like you said, he took a big hit there. 1 minute 20 left to go.
I like the press. I mean, you've got to prove that Underwood can beat you passing. He's in the gun here. Running back off his left hip. Down to 1:12 left in the game. 3rd and 9. Underwood drops back, looking for a man. Deep across the middle of the field and dropped by Morgan in the middle of the field. Your quarterback throws an absolute dime to a wide open receiver, and he puts the ball on the ground.
And Underwood can't believe it. I can't believe he dropped that. I was Alabama playing press man coverage here. You gotta think someone's gonna get open with these talented receivers. Throws it right on him, a little behind, but it still hit the receiver in the chest, and he drops it. You hate to see that if you're Michigan here at home. Curious to see what the coach scolding him on the sidelines right now.
Alabama fair catch at the 17-yard line. Here we are. 83 yards to the end zone, probably 53 to get into field goal range. 1:01 left in the game. You've got Ty Simpson, your veteran quarterback, back there, and 3 great receivers.
Can you imagine if Michigan loses this game on this drive right here after that drop?
That would be a tough pill to swallow. I think you can't blame it solely on the drop, though. There's been too many turnovers today by Underwood.
Definitely. That wouldn't be the only reason, but definitely a big factor.
Alabama hands the ball off here. Seems to catch the Michigan defense off guard as he picks up 11 yards.
Seems like the only 2 big run plays, that being one of them we've had by Alabama in this game, came in the end of both the second quarter and this fourth quarter. When Michigan's least expecting it. Other than that, they've been doing pretty good, but nice first play there.
Clock is running at 48 seconds now. Simpson in the gun, making adjustments, down to 44. Fakes the handoff to the running back, throws to the tight end in the flat, who defender misses him. He's going to pick up about 8 yards here, and we get an Alabama timeout.
Yeah, another great play there, trying to stay ahead of the change there. Great move right after catching it. It was almost going to be like almost a 2-yard gain. Made it more an 8-yard gain, 9-yard gain actually. Nice play.
Simpson in the gun, running back to the left. Got a tight end and 2 receivers to the right. Bernard off his left side. Making adjustments to the line of scrimmage here. 38 seconds left at the 36-yard line of Alabama. He's going to drop back. Looking for a man. Simpson rolling right. Hit again and takes the sack. That is not what you want to see here. Alabama not taking a timeout, wanting to make sure this clock gets low enough before he converts so Michigan doesn't have a chance to get the ball back. In no huddle, drops back again, looks across the middle of the field, could not find his receiver, was trying to find Bernard there, and looks like Alabama's going to have to punt the ball there. 4th and 6, about 15 seconds left.
Yeah, that was, looked like he got bumped there mid-route. No call by the refs. Play before, he looked like he was, I was trying to pull up the replay here. Did not work out. But yeah, play before it looked like it was going to work. But he couldn't see his receivers, the icons. He didn't want to make a wrong throw. So that crowd noise really getting to him.
Alabama chooses to punt the ball to Stewart again instead of kicking the ball out of bounds here. Short return. We got 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line with about 7 seconds left.
Yeah, looks like our first BCL primetime game of College Football 26 is going to be an overtime game, just like we had hoped. Extra football coming here, but what a game this has been so far.
Don't say anything yet. Underwood drops back, looking short right side, hits his receiver, and after a 1-yard gain, calls a timeout. 3-yard gain, calls a timeout. It's going to be the final play of regulation here.
So we go to overtime here. I guess it puts a little less stress on the receiver that dropped that ball here. They lose on the ensuing drive that followed, but definitely a lot of critical plays here.
Underwood drops back, rolling right, trying to find somebody. He's going to run. He's got a little bit of space, tries to make a defender, but gets absolutely punished by the safety on the sideline to end the 4th quarter.
I want to see that wear and tear when they get back onto the field. We're going to see the replay here as Underwood rolls out. Looks like just going to go out of bounds. He's going to just get absolutely walloped there. No call by the refs. He was still in bounds, so that was a legal hit. Wow, that was a big hit.
Looks like Alabama's going to get the ball first here to start the overtime. That's what Michigan wants. This has just been such a fantastic game. I'm excited to see the ending of this one.
Definitely a chess match between both teams. A lot of grit. A very, very tough game on both sides.
Simpson in the gun. Going to drop back. Looking deep middle of the field for run, and he drops the ball. You find your All-American, and he cannot hold on to the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, hit him right in the hands. Well, it was a very tight throw there, but that's having one of the best receivers in the league. That's all pass you want him to catch right there when you have him on your team.
Simpson making adjustments. He's going to hand the ball off to Richard Young out of the backfield here. He's going to get about 4 yards, third and manageable.
You think a field goal's enough here, or do you think he has to punch it in the end zone?
I would be extremely nervous about kicking a field goal, but his defense has been great today for the most part, especially in an enclosed short field here. It just depends on how many yards you pick up on this play. I think you probably kick it if you don't pick anything up. Tight formation here. Simpson in the gun again. Drops back, running back's blocking, looking short and batted down at the line of scrimmage by the defensive lineman.
Wow, that was open too. That was a great play, putting his hands up there by the left end. That was definitely going to be an open, big first down play to get him right there at the 10.
Alabama's kick is up, and it is good, right into the All-State hands for a field goal. Pressure's on for Michigan now. I mean, if you get into the end zone, the game is over. You have to make sure you get at least 3, which probably shouldn't be a problem as good as your kicker is.
Oh yeah, definitely not. So yeah, look, pretty much barring anything crazy, should be guaranteed at 3. Don't want to do anything that will give 1 turnover, the game's over. So definitely don't want to do anything stupid, but definitely could be a little more aggressive here, knowing that you have that kick in your back pocket.
Underwood in the gun, runs an RPO. He's going to try to run right, hit again. He has just been taking hits all day long.
Yeah, he ran that same out route play again. He actually had it wide, like more open than he's had in that second half. He didn't take it. Decided to run, and yeah, another hit. Again, I want to see the wear. I haven't seen anything crazy on the wear and tear on his end, but he's got to be getting banged up.
In the shotgun, Underwood. Got press man coverage, it looks like, here from Alabama. Drops back, free rusher, absolutely punished. Defensive end coming in, blows up Underwood.
And now that kick's getting a little more scary now. The other sacks pushed it back even further. Alabama's tightening the grip here, trying to get out of here with a win.
Press coverage from Alabama again. Underwood drops back, trying to find a man. Looking deep, across the middle, hit, cannot hold on to the ball there. It's going to set up a 53-yard field goal attempt for the Michigan kicker.
This is a big one here. I haven't checked his stats to see what's his longest kick of the year, but it's definitely the most important one he's had to this point. Got to make this here. They're going home.
Wind blowing. Kick is up. It is good.
Oh!
Sneaks it in just past the left upright. We are heading to a second overtime.
That was very close. But that's I think a lot of Michigan fans in that stand's heart dropped.
Just when you thought you'd had enough BCL primetime, you get another overtime.
And look at that. We started this game at midday. It's almost pitch black outside right now. I do like that they added that the time of the day changes.
Michigan starting the second overtime with the ball in the flex bone. He's going to toss the ball to his running back, trying to get him any kind of space out of the backfield. We'll pick up a couple yards here. Going to get about 5.
See, last drive, they tried to get too cute. Looks like they're just going back to basics here. A lot better start to the drive than the last overtime they just had. Gotta score touchdowns here in second OT, no field goals. So it's either end zone or bust.
2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line. Of course, there's no clock here in the overtime. Underwood in the gun. He's going to hand the ball off to Haynes, who is hit and loses 3 yards. You gain that good run on first down, you lose it all back on the second one.
Yeah, Bama, again, Michigan's been, their defense been blocking down the run all day. But this second half, man, especially this overtime, Alabama's run defense has been playing crazy good right now. Even on the passing game, they've been getting to the quarterback, getting hits. So Alabama's all around turning the heat up a little bit on Michigan.
3rd and 8 here. Michigan has struggled to throw the ball farther than 8 yards pretty much all day long. Press again from Alabama, just daring one of these Michigan receivers to beat them.
It's been very risk-reward here.
Underwood in the gun, drops back. Shed comes off. Underwood hit as he throws, and the ball hits the turf. I mean, how many times has Bryce Underwood been hit today?
You can kick a field goal?
Yes, you can. Why would you not be able to?
I thought that was my fault. I thought the rules were different
From
than
the
what they
left
were.
hash, 40-yarder. After making that last one, shouldn't be any pressure here, and he's right down the middle with it, and Michigan goes up 27-24. Pressure on the Michigan defense now to get a stop.
Well, Bama scored a touchdown pretty not a touchdown. They kicked their field goal pretty easily last time. They just got to do basically the opposite scenario that Michigan had from the first overtime. Just got to play smart. Don't want to take any sacks here. Your kicker's not as good as Michigan, and you're on the road. So any loss of yardage here would be detrimental.
Play clock down to 7 seconds here. It'll be interesting to see if Alabama gets this play off.
Might have to burn one of these timeouts here. Like I said, you don't want to back up any further than you are. Yeah, and that's exactly
what they do.
Every yard counts here in overtime.
Yeah, you cannot afford to give a 5-yard penalty. I mean, certainly that Michigan crowd is loud as it's been all day long right now.
It's been a great game. Like I said, chess match back and forth. I'm curious to see how this ends.
Running backs on either side of Simpson here. New formation we haven't seen all day. He drops back, both running backs out of the backfield, throwing to the right side, towards the goal line, down to the 1-yard line. He hits his receiver.
As the great poet Kevin Harlan would say, is this the dagger? That was a great setup shot by Alabama there to his best receiver. That 1 yard to go, and they're walking out of Ann Arbor with a win.
Alabama in the I-form, Michigan took a timeout there. Didn't like the way his defense was set up. I mean, you have to believe you just run the ball here behind these big brutes you got. Coming out I-form in high-form Hulk formation.
The one strength Michigan's had all day is their defense. Can they walk down?
Absolutely stuffs the run again. Loses a yard.
Yeah, like I said, you're at the 1 yard line, but now you're playing to Michigan's defense greatest strength, and that's absolutely stuffing the run, make them lose a yard there. Michigan's got to hold on for 3 more downs. This gonna set up for a great finish.
2nd and goal now at the 2-yard line. I mean, I think if you're Alabama, you have to keep running the ball here.
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't put it through the air. Don't want to give some missed snap fumbles with this defense right up on you.
In the pistol alone is Simpson. Pressed by Michigan. Up the middle goes Simpson. Into the end zone. Alabama is going to take it home in the big house.
What a way to win it. Just taking your quarterback, not something that Michigan's seen all day, punching into the end zone, and they walk out with a huge road win, one of the biggest wins of the year so far in all of college football. What a game. One of the best games of the year so far, and we got it here on BCL Primetime. This is definitely worth it. Jason, good job calling the game. Obviously, there's going to be improvements to this. Sorry for the first half. Had a lot of stuff going on. Again, feedback feedback on sound quality. Obviously, replay stuff I was fixing in the middle of it, so I know the replays were kind of choppy. So that will get fixed down the line. But also, let us know what games are coming up, that if you want to be a part of BCL Primetime, we can stream your game as long as me and Jason are available. Usually it's going to be somewhere after 7 p.m. Eastern, so if you're playing around then and we have time, we could probably set it up. But great game by both these teams. Again, feedback's appreciated. Hour-long stream today for an overtime game, so that was fun. Jason, you got anything you want to say?
Fantastic game. Can't wait to do it again. Twan exercising those Chapo demons with his win here.
Yeah, definitely. All right,
Chapo.
There goes Twan on the mic before we end it today. Good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Looks like we had 14 viewers at the same time, so almost half the league was watching. So yeah, thanks. Good job, Jason, and we'll see you next time.
Yep.
Welcome back, and here she is, the SU-27 flanker.